and liftoff of Shuttle Endeavour with NASA's final space station crew compartment that brings a bay window view to our celestial backyard.
Yo, ETC Ethereum Classic is going absolutely insane. I made a video yesterday and it was chilling at like rank 18, and today it is up to rank 13. The amount has gained in literally 24 hours is absolutely insane. The market cap, if I remember correctly, it was around like 10 bill. Now it's up to 15 bill, just like that. And ETC, Ethereum Classic, is just basically a fork of Ethereum, and there was a thing that they were disagreeing on, essentially, on why they wanted to create Ethereum Classic, which I can go through in just a second. But let's actually go ahead and let's just click into Ethereum Classic. Let's see what's going on. Because yesterday, I think the price was starting around like 90. It was like $92 while I started my previous video, and then went up to like 97 as I was talking within a few minutes. Now, it looks like they had like a minor sell-off but after the video was uploaded, but now it's literally gone insane. Now it's at 132 now. And even yesterday, if you guys remember, Coinbase, I don't know if Coinbase was showcasing like future projections or if the other exchanges were just behind and maybe they had some people trading at different prices. But yesterday, Coinbase Pro was significantly higher, like 100 plus, and the other exchanges were only like 90 something dollars for the price. But it looks like they've somehow matched it. We got in Korea, actually, BitThumb's exchange, the $144 price range, which is ridiculous. And typically Korean exchanges, I've seen normally have higher prices. I'm not sure exactly, but I've noticed that historically a lot of other exchanges typically have a different price compared to some other ones. But in general, you can see the average for most looks like around 130 plus. We got Poloniex at like 98, but just note that, because see, even other here was 0x as at 142. So you can see that a lot of different exchanges are in the 140s already, yet some of the say American or non-Korean ones looks like they're around this price point. But look at this volume. Oh man, that's nuts. 32 billion volume. I don't even remember what exactly the volume was the other day, but it seems like it's up 75% in the last 24 hours. So that's pretty crazy. And now look, it's literally up it's up to 135. So it's gained, what is that, like $3 in like 30 seconds. Now, let's look at this chart right here. Just absolutely going crazy right now. And we'll go trading view in just a second. But again, I like to show people in case they have not seen ETC before. It's literally, like I said, it's a fork of Ethereum. And this was actually back in July of 2016. So the crazy part is, like if you can see CoinMarketCap, most of the crypto hype back in around December of 2017 occurred, right? Like within these spikes. And that's typically when a lot of people started talking about crypto and, they saw Bitcoin at 20 plus K. And then after that, basically the whole market just went to basically crashing down and everyone just didn't care about this anymore. And all of a sudden now, it seems like it's all season, right? So I was referencing Doge in my previous video with ETC because the charts look almost as similar, except the difference is with ETC is it actually has legitimate tech behind it versus Doge being like a meme coin. But the charts were very similar, and it seems like right now ETH itself, if you guys look at the overall market, it's up significantly, right? All-time highs, 3.5K plus. Bitcoin has definitely taken a dip. It looks like ETH, people are talking about the flip. They're saying ETH flipping. People say Dogecoin too, but look at Doge, it's still up, right? And eventually people are going to make a lot of profits, and they're going to basically, at least this is what I'm theorizing, or what I potentially could think could happen. And just remember, this video is for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Be sure you research before making any investments. But what I'm looking at, and I think, is that a lot of people are going to take their profits from these big top cryptocurrencies, and then they're going to start pushing them into the more smaller cap altcoins and other cryptocurrencies. And you can see this, right? For instance, if someone's brand new to the space and they say, oh, I want to get in crypto. If they look at Ethereum, it's like 3.5K. Most people, if they were to put money in, let's just say you have like 1 Ethereum you probably get, or if you just say you have 10K laying around, you get like 3. But when they see other numbers like ETC, for instance, it's like 100 something. So you're basically getting multiples on multiples more. And like psychologically, people just feel better. That's why people like to buy like these cryptos with like 0.001 cent, because it makes them feel better versus buying like, like 0.001 of like a Bitcoin, right, for the same price. But right now, even just looking at the market cap, I mean, ETH actually looks like it's pushing, because also we have Ethereum going up too. Even looking at Doge, market cap is significantly higher. And if that were to happen again with ETC, I mean, it's already at 15. So if it were just to get into, for instance, the top 10, you would add additional like 7+ bill on the market cap, which is more than I think it gained in the last 24 hours. And at that point, I mean, now we're seeing it at the top 10. Now, could that happen? We'll have to wait and see. But looking at the chart, so I believe when I was filming, it was around like this spike up, and we were like hovering around these. It was just green. If you guys see my previous video, it was like literally all the candlesticks were green. And I was showing how Doge most likely is going to replicate, or I'd say could potentially replicate this chart. But so far, what happened is we did have some people sell. We had some red candlesticks form, but it looks like the price didn't really drop too much. So like if we got to 100, and then we went down, looks like to like 86, give or take. So like a 14% dip. So it wasn't as bad as I was thinking around here, like the 20, 23, 25%. But I guess this wasn't the top yet, right? And then, but if you didn't see this chart, it looked kind of like this one. So again, we won't know what the top is because it's forming all-time highs now, to the point where it's basically whenever I'd say the whales or the people with significant amount of ETC, they decide to sell. Because if retail investors, you put in a couple thousand, it doesn't really do much to the price, regardless of you investing or not. But now we're going up even significantly higher, and it looks like we did hit 146. I think we saw 150 on some other exchanges. I'm not sure exactly which ones they were, but at least it looks like 150. It seems like in that area is basically, I could say, the top currently. Now there is a red candlestick forming. I'm using the 1 hour chart, but I mean, we could see this turn into a red candlestick, but obviously right now there's really nothing saving this from dropping back down. So yes, again, the next level of support, now it seems like we've increased from the 70 to 80 range. Now we're up to like this 90 to 100 range in terms of the new support level. 50 MA is still rising up, so we could form a touch between this and connect that as a next support level, assuming this were to dip, or if we see crazy volume the next day increase again, then I mean, who knows. But I'm gonna show you guys some stuff too. I like to show some interesting things regarding the charts, because at the end of the day, no one really knows where the top's at. So it could continue to surge, but here's some interesting stuff. And this was recent, actually, 17 hours ago. And Grayscale, they actually show that they have over 1 bill pretty much of ETC under management. So if you were to click into this, and you can see this actual photo, these are all their other stuff, but you can see ETC, or basically Ethereum Classic, and then pretty much you can see the totals, everything there. So that's actually, I'd say, something you want to consider too, because hey, why would they have a lot of ETC under management for no reason, right? And what's even funnier is if you keep scrolling down here, and it's funny because on May 4th, which was like 2 days ago pretty much, they put like this $75 was like congrats all-time high. And look where it's at now. It's literally went, I think 75, yeah, it was like around here, which technically, yes, this was like the high. Boom, solidates for a bit, sideways, spikes up, solidate for sideways again, bam, 150 plus. So within like 2 days, it's pretty much like doubled, right? From even its low point here. So again, people probably don't even realize, but like if you look at ETC, looking at the start of this year, I mean, it was like sub 10, right? Like sub $10. So up now, I mean, you're up more than 10 plus X, assuming you got it at that price point. And I think people even consider that like they forget, because I think it was actually like 5. Let me check. Yeah, even at the end, it was like 5. So you even up double than 10. You're like 20 plus, more than 20 plus, assuming if you were getting in like late 2020, which people don't understand, that the gains on this compared to like the top like Ethereum or other cryptos, it's much lower because the price of those market caps and coins are way higher. So I think that was just crazy to see that, like how fast this has gained in literally from this tweet just 2 days ago, right? So that's insane to see. I didn't see really any other big things on the tweets right here. But do let me know if there's any news, anything that could potentially explain this massive surge in price. Aside from it's altcoin season, people are transferring their money from the top cryptos that pumped already to, other ones. Definitely let me know, what do you think is going on down here. We have the red candlestick forming right here, so maybe this could be our starting sell-off again. But who knows, maybe tomorrow we could see it sideways again and then spikes up. We don't know yet, but based off this volume, ridiculous volume. Our side, we're in the danger zone, obviously. oversold territory, or I would say overbought territory. So could we see this drop significantly? Maybe we could. Well, again, I thought the same thing yesterday, but it seems like people decide to buy back in again. So we'll have to wait and see, but do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Your price predictions by the end of 2021. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more updates, and I'll see you guys in the next one.